They say there once was a golden ring with the power to make any man richer than kings, stronger than warriors, and feared by all. But the same ring also carried a curse that destroyed every hand that dared to wear it. This is the story of Adisa, the poor farmer who discovered the power behind the golden ring. Long ago, in a quiet village nestled between rolling green hills, lived a humble farmer named Adisa. His days were filled with endless toil, yet his reward was little. From sunrise to sunset, he tilled the dry soil, his hoe striking stubborn earth that yielded almost nothing. His hut leaked whenever it rained, his clothes were patched and worn, and his children often went to bed hungry. Still, Adisa was known for his kindness. He would share the little food he had with neighbors and never turned away a beggar. But in his heart, he longed for a change, a miracle that could lift him and his family from poverty. One hot morning, while digging in his barren field, his hoe struck something hard. Startled, Adisa knelt and brushed the dirt away. His breath caught in his throat. There, half buried in the earth, lay a golden ring. It gleamed as though it held sunlight inside it, glowing brighter than any treasure he had ever seen. Adisa hesitated. Who would leave such a thing buried? Was it a gift from the gods, or a trick from wandering spirits? His hands trembled as he picked it up. The ring felt warm, alive, almost pulsing. Against his better judgment, he slipped it onto his finger. At once, a surge of power rushed through him. His back straightened, his weak arms grew strong, and with one strike of his hoe, the dry soil split open to reveal rich, dark earth beneath. Adisa gasped. That season, his crops grew tall and plentiful, so green that travelers stopped by the roadside just to admire them. The villagers marveled. Adisa must have found favor with the spirits, they whispered. But Adisa knew the truth, it was the ring. Soon, he discovered more. Whenever he wished for something, a basket of yams, a goat, a bag of grain, it appeared before him. At first, he used it carefully. His children were fed, his wife wore a new wrapper, and his hut was rebuilt into a steady home. For the first time, Adisa tasted true comfort. But as weeks passed, his desires grew. He wished for fine clothes, and they appeared. He wished for a storeroom of gold, and it was filled. He wished for servants, and strong men arrived, bowing before him as if they had always belonged to his household. The humble farmer became a man of wealth. Strangers from distant villages came to trade with him. The poor man who once begged the sky for rain now sat in a house of riches, surrounded by everything he once dreamed of. Yet with wealth came pride. One evening, during a gathering in the village square, the chief spoke of sending tribute to the king. Adisa, dressed in embroidered robes, laughed loudly. Why should we send gifts to a king who has never planted a seed in this soil? He mocked. Look around you. I have more than he does. If anything, he should be sending tribute to me. The crowd gasped. No one dared to insult the king. But Adisa no longer feared anyone. He returned home, staring at the golden ring on his finger. If I can command wealth and food, why should I not command people too? He thought. That night, he dreamed. In the dream, a shadowy figure cloaked in fire appeared before him. The spirit's voice thundered. The ring you wear once belonged to kings. It grants power, but it demands obedience. Feed it your humility, and it will make you ruler of all. When Adisa woke, his heart pounded with greed. From that day, he grew harsh. He ordered his neighbors to work his fields, promising reward, but when harvest came, he kept it all. He taxed travelers who passed his land, and when the chief opposed him, Adisa mocked him openly. The people began to fear him. Mothers warned their children not to cross him, and even elders lowered their heads when he passed. But the ring had its price. One day, Adisa wished for endless gold to fill his storeroom. In an instant, heaps of coins appeared, so heavy that the floor cracked and collapsed, crushing the food stored below. His barns were ruined. Angry but undeterred, he wished for soldiers to guard his home. They appeared, tall and fierce, but their hunger was great. They devoured his stores and demanded more. The more he gave, the more they consumed, until even his wealth could not satisfy them. Still, Adisa clung to the ring. He told himself he was meant for greatness, that only the weak gave up such gifts. But one stormy night, as lightning split the sky, the fiery spirit appeared again at the foot of his bed. You have given the ring your humility, your kindness, your friendships. Now only one gift remains, your life. Terrified, Adisa tried to pull the ring from his finger. But it burned hot, clinging tighter with every tug. He screamed and ran into the village square. The people gathered, watching as his hand glowed with a terrible light. Help me. Help me remove it, he cried, but none dared step forward. The villagers only whispered, the ring has claimed him. The golden band grew brighter, hotter, until flames engulfed his body. Adisa's cries echoed through the night, then faded into silence. When the light vanished, nothing remained but a pile of ashes, and the ring, lying quietly in the dirt. The villagers stood in silence. No one dared touch it. The elders decreed that it should be buried deep where no hand could find it again. And so it was done. But they say the ring still waits, hidden beneath soil, for the next greedy soul bold enough to claim it. And so the elders warn, not every treasure is meant to be worn. The golden ring gave Adisa power, but it took his soul. Beware of gifts that shine too brightly, for they may hide a curse within.